Hey, this is Stephen Strange again. But I do my second video today. Today's a good day. It's a Monday, November 20th, 2017. We got about a month until we get to 2018, And haven't had a lot of views on my videos, but what I would like to do today, I actually got some comments from my cousin in Florida, and he was asking me specifically what it's like to be schizophrenic. Okay, so what I would like to do is talk about the aesthetics of schizophrenia and to start with a basic perspective about what it feels like when you're in the throes of schizophrenia. Okay, so basically, it starts with the mind. Okay, mind is an extremely powerful tool, extremely powerful weapon. If you get a right mind, your world is right. If you have a wrong mind or an ill mind, your world could be chaotic. Okay, so to be schizophrenic, I mean, there's not a criteria. It's not like you have to have A, B, and C to be schizophrenic. Okay, because it's a wide spectrum, very diverse spectrum of people that have schizophrenia. Okay, I myself happen to hear voices. I don't see things visually often, but I do see things sometimes, signs, if you want to call that. I'm a type of person, I blend my spirituality with my diagnosis. Um, the prognosis for that is that I'll live with this for the rest of my life. All right. So, starting out, how does it feel to be schizophrenic? Well, it's not a rare phenomenon. 1% of the population out of 100%, out of 100 people, one person will develop um, schizophrenia in their lifetime. Okay. So, I'm of that 1%. It's a small tribe of people, but it's enough to have a voice. And that's exactly what I plan on doing, is getting a voice out there with in this world that we live in, um, you know, to let people know what it's like to live with schizophrenia. You know, like I said earlier in my post before, there is no cure. There is no out, escape route, stage left, exit stage left. Um, I'm going to live with this for the rest of my life. So I might as well be studious about it and learn how I can help other people, you know, how I can help people like yourself who are curious about what it's like to be schizophrenic. So I hear voices, but it all stems from my third eye, my mind's eye. It all stems from um, the thought process that we have, the thought processes that we have as individuals. If your mind is right, like I said before, if your mind is right, your world will be right. Your center extends all the way to the circumference that surrounds you. Your radius extends out, and in the 360 degrees that surrounds us, that's our reality. That's our world. And if we have bad thoughts, like I do sometimes, I've learned to work with my mind. I've learned to understand the source of thoughts, even though I can't always control them. Um, I've learned having a peaceful mind is a peaceful experience. Okay. So the first step, of course, is to master your mind. Your mind is made up of words and images. All right. See, I can hear my own internal voice with clarity. All right. I hear it clearly. A lot of people don't experience this. A lot of people go throughout life and they just have images in their mind. They have thoughts, but they don't actually register to the audible sound of their mind speaking, their internal word. All right. So I myself actually operate with a voice inside my mind. and images, imaginations, whatever you want to call it. And basically, that center stems out into my reality. So if I have a positive mindset, more than likely my life is going to be positive. If I have a negative perspective on life, that negativity is going to be gravitated towards me. It's magnetic attraction. So to hear voices, it's a strange thing, you know. Maybe that's why I call myself Dr. Stephen Strange. You know, I am different and I am an individual, but the people with schizophrenia in this world, they the spectrum is very, very broad, very diverse. You know, um, I look at myself as a part of that diversity. You know, um, so to sum it up, hearing voices is a very scary experience for some people, including myself. But I have to say, there has been beautiful um, moments when I hear good things. It's not always bad. It's not always condemnation. It's not always uh, gloom and doom, macabre, misery. Sometimes being schizophrenic can be beautiful. You know, you get to share your experience with your family, your friends, your family who are friends, and your friends who are family. So, what I recommend is if you are schizophrenic, find yourself a good doctor. We'll talk more about that later. Having a good doctor, good psychiatrist, good therapist is extremely vital to the management of schizophrenia. Like I said, you're never going to get rid of it. You're never going to get rid of it. You're going to live to your your last breath, um, and you're going to hear voices or experience the way you experience schizophrenia. Um, you're going to experience that uh, until your final hour. So, what I recommend is study up, research the topic, read. Good book that you can actually read about someone's subjective perspective is called The Quiet Room by Laurie Schiller. I read that a couple years back. They're Surviving Schizophrenia, which is a really, really good book scientifically. Um, but also, you can pick up my book. It's called Entrance into Madness Within the Mind of Schizophrenia. That'll be up on Amazon in the next probably month or so. Kind of had to take it off the shelves, off the website because I'm still doing construction on it, you know. But I plan on doing what I want to do with the rest of my life. Do what I love, and that's helping people with schizophrenia. You know, that's helping people understand. And even though it's a very diverse topic, I'm going to be meticulous with the actual opening of the layers of the mind of the phenomenon known as schizophrenia and how I experience it. You know, I think it would be something I could do for the rest of my life. So, uh, thank you for watching. Uh, God bless and Godspeed.